Okay, guys, let me briefly start by hello.
Go ahead, Jasper.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can get you.
You go ahead.
Okay, I was saying, let me simply start by defining the database manager as a software retrieve queries and manage data as the user interfaces allows data to be created, read, updated, and deleted by authorized entities. Here, if you see historically, database management systems were simple software programs and associated hardware that allows users to access data from different geographical locations. And the system offers users the ability to store data without concern about the structural changes or the data's locations.
Try to speed up time.
You should have done the first question.
And this mostly based to a large content products internet. Now let's do the first one is cloud-based. And here the market for the database management system is being driven by increasingly by cloud services and no longer non-promise system. Certainly, there are large organizations still using non-promises database solutions. However, they are combining it with the cloud-based and using hybrid approach. And the next one is automated management. Here, automated services can help streamline the process of database management system. An automated database can help to simplify in sifting through the massive amount of data generated by e-commerce, mobile apps, customer relationships management, and social medias. And the next trend is augmented data management. And here we find out that it uses machine learning and artificial intelligence to automate data management tasks, such as spotting within a large amount of data and resolving data quality issues. And the artificial intelligence models the specifically designed to perform data management tasks, taking less time and making fewer errors. The next trend is in-memory databases. And here you find that they are gaining popularity because they respond faster than the traditional system and eliminate the disk drives and instead stores data in a computer's main memory or its random access memory. The next one is graph database. And in the graph database, it provides excellent way to establish and research relationship in a quick and easy way, whereby the users are nodes and edges to perform data relationships. And they are also designed to assign a relationship between the data entities with the same importance the data receives. And currently, the graph databases are being used with network and IT management. They are being used for accessing social medias and providing business intelligence and refining and enhancing security. And the next thing is as a service. Database were normally monolithic architecture and a traditional way of developing apps or applications. Monolithic softwares are developed a single individual unit. The database management trends are using database as a service is based on the behavior of the development team designing and building apps or applications while using the microservice. When an app interact with the database and the database is set by the all application components. And lastly, if we find that currently a large part of database market growth is being driven by organizations moving their database management system to the cloud, which provide the faster integration and configurations. I think this is the last point which I have, so I will come the next speaker. Anyone can give some highlights here. Thank you, answer.
Okay, thank you. And now let's Primrose take us through emerging trends in security.
Thank you, Mr. Jasper. Taking us through emerging trends in security. As we all know, now security has been modified by the emerging trends that have come up. But for now, we came to realize that to the response of COVID-19, the COVID-19 remains the biggest challenge for the security organizations in 2020. This pandemic resulted into changes to the business world, and this accelerated the digitalization of business processes, endpoint mobility, and expansion of cloud computing in most organizations, revealing the legacy thinking and the technologies. The trend number one is extended detection of response capabilities. These have emerged to improve accuracy and productivity. For example, an attack that caused alerts on email, endpoint, and network can be combined into a single incident using the extended detection and response to the capabilities. We also have the trend number two, which is security process automation. This has emerged to eliminate repetitive tasks, the storage of killing security practitioners, and the availability of automation within security tools have driven the use of more security processes to be automated. The security processes automation has been emerged. This technology automates computer-centric security operations, tasks based on predefined rules and templates. Automated security tasks can be performed much faster in scalable way and fewer errors. However, there are diminishing returns to building and maintaining automation. Trend number three, artificial intelligence creates new security responsibilities. These have been considered key in protecting digital business initiatives, and especially machine learning continues to automate and augment human decisions, making across a broad set of use cases in security and digital businesses. There is also another trend, which is enterprise level chief security offers. These have emerged to bring together multiple security-oriented scenarios, leading organizations to deploy cyber physical systems and implementing enterprise level to bring together multiple security-oriented scenarios, both the defensive purposes and in some cases to the business enablers. Privacy is becoming a discipline of its own as another trend in the IT security today. Today, no longer just a part of compliance, legal or auditing privacy is becoming a increasingly influential, defined discipline of its own, affecting almost all aspects of organizations. As we can see, very many organizations are affected by the privacy. People try to hack people's websites. People try to go into people's privacy by knowing the security keys of some of different sites, and this is because of the privacy that is becoming a discipline of its own. So people are coming up with different ways of forming security a key in discipline. Trend number 5 it still goes on as a rapid growing standalone discipline. Privacy needs to be more integrated throughout the organization, especially the privacy discipline co-directs the corporate strategy and as such needs to solidly assign with security procurement for legal governance and more. New digital trust and safety teams focus on maintaining the intelligence of all interactions where consumer needs the brand. Consumers interact with brands through an increasing variety of touch points, from social media to retail. This is done to secure the consumers to feel they are in good business with their suppliers. Security for these touch points is often managed by the discrete groups with specific business units focusing on areas they run. Network security transforms from the focus on LAN, that is the LAN-based appliances, the models to the case. Cloud delivered security services are growing increasingly popular with the evolution of remote office technology. With remote office technology, we mean someone can control something using a remote. Maybe you can control your car, you can control anything that you have programmed to be, that has been programmed to be controlled automatically using a remote control. And that is a network security that has come up to focus on the appliance models. A full life cycle approach, that is the trend number 8, for protection of dynamic requirements. For the protection of dynamic requirements of cloud native appliances. Many organizations use the same security product on end user facing endpoints as they did for server workloads, a technique that often continued on during the lift and shift cloud migrations. Trend number 9 is zero trust network access technology begins to replace VPNs. The COVID pandemic has highlighted many of the problems with traditional VPNs, emerging zero trust network access. This enables enterprises to control remote access to specific applications. This is more secure option as it hides applications from the internet. Only communicates to the ZTNA services provider and can only be accessed via the ZTNA provider's cloud service. This includes the risk of attacker piggybacking on the VPN connection to attack other applications. Full-scale ZTNA adoption does require enterprises to have accurate mapping of which users need access to what applications, which will slow adoption. Thank you. That is the last trend, and I welcome Senkoto Davis to take us through in multimedia.
Okay, thank you. Since Senkoto is just facing challenges with network, I'll be taking you how emerging trends have been applied in multimedia. The media industry has conventionally been the first port of call for breaking news and stories. However, today's technology means we are all content creators and publishers, and we know that. Now the innovative examples of emerging trends are changing how we gather and deliver content. Although some of these technologies sound like they are straight from sci-fi films, as we can see Marvel, I will also show you how these 10 examples of emerging technologies are being used to transform the content creation and distribution process. Now let's first start with 5G and Wi-Fi 6. A super fast wireless technology is here. With 5G data networks ready to enhance phone speed, it is also posed to help usher in mainstream virtual and augmented reality. As we had explained, we know in what augmented reality, what is VR and AR. Continuing, we've seen in multimedia we have automated journalism. This is the robotic journalism, one of the industry's most controversial examples of emerging technologies. Lends a helping hand to journalists, content creators, and publishers by interpreting and analyzing data to produce content. Automated journalism is also used to test headlines, source information, and identify trending stories. To continue from there, we have social outreach apps. Our content creators can go beyond the usual suspects of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and other ones. To get to consumer perspective, social outreach apps bring a fresh take on how the media industry engage with audience. I have death of cookies. Google sent a shockwave through the industry when it announced it will block third-party cookies in Chrome browsers within the next 2 years. Although advertisers are panicking, content publishers are thrilled to share they will hold their coveted first-party data. The move could impact immediate revenue from publishers relying on advertising income, but will reimagine what's possible with first-party data and fostering direct relationships. We have data scrolling, or what we call visualization. Text with visuals with a perfect marriage satisfy an increasingly mobile audience. Presenting data in an iterative and back-sized chunks is key to engagement. Scrolling is the new clicking, so transitioning between different multimedia data sources should be effortless. We have IoT. The word is no longer strong, is no stronger. The IoT turning our homes into smart hubs with voice-supported technology. But however, Business Insider Intelligence forecasts there will be more than 64 billion IoT devices sold globally by 2026. And this is directly proven because it is coming soon. Wearable journalism is also one of the sector application. Wearable technology is changing the way consumers access content. The Apple Watch makes getting the latest news as easy as telling time. Wearable journalism is ideal for quick updates until viewers have time to get the full story. It just gives you the hint. We have the video creation technology. A video may be the king of content from media brands, but publishing enough videos to satisfy viewers is no easy task. The best way to help your team supply the ever-growing demand of videos investing in a video creation technology. Whether that part means using an online platform like any platform that there, or leveraging a video API solution. It will be a great idea. We have different trends. Now coming to another part, we have emerging trends being applied, as we can see in different sectors, as we told you, we shall take you through. We also have emerging trends being used in software development. And there are different trends on how emerging trends have been used in software development. The first trend is artificial intelligence, AI. AI, we know it's a best thing, it's a bad thing. It's a buzzword that gets thrown around a lot, but it's not because artificial intelligence being overhyped. It's because modern technology is finally too powerful enough to make AI tools a reality. Whether it's through deep learning, machine learning, or broader artificial intelligence applications. A trend to have cross-platform development tools. In the past, developing application often meant choosing to start from single platform like iOS or Android. After building the initial app for one platform, software developers would create another version of the different platform. But now that's a different thing. We have another one, which is blockchain. Bitcoin may have kicked its own cryptocurrency revolution, but its underlying software blockchain is poised to have an even greater effect on the future of development. As you have seen, it is acting it's very working these days. It's an emerging trend. We have IoT as a trend for the Internet of Things has finally begun to emerge all around us. From Bluetooth trackers, smart microwaves, internet connected devices, and no longer regulated to computers and cell phones. As technologies like 5G begin to roll out, more devices can take advantages of better wireless bandwidth and powerful efficiency. We have another trend, 25, have continuous delivery and deployment. Software development cycles of the past were often lengthy, they seem to be merged. New features or functions often were packaged together into one release, which meant users had to wait until a new update was coded, tested, and made available to download, of which is different these days because someone makes an update on the software and eventually updates your application on your phone. As you can see that with WhatsApp, Facebook, like a new feature will automatically come without needing to download another application. There is a progressive web apps, another trend, which is 26. Our websites offer the convenience of being accessible from any browser or device, but are unable to take advantage of platform-specific hardware to reach top performance. Conversely, native apps can fully embrace the hardware and software capabilities of their native platform to reach their maximum potential, but are only available on the platform they were developed for. The emergence of progressive web apps find the sweet spot between performance and availability by offering app-like experiences in the browser. We have another trend 7, that's local development. Historically, software development had required teams of dedicated coders and computer science experts to bring solutions to life. Even the most integrated entrepreneur with a great idea of an application would need to tap into a team of the software developers to build the solution. Because software development can be an expensive and time-consuming process, the barrier to entry has often remained high. Software industry trend of low-code development changes that are envisioned by making it easier to code applications through graphical user interfaces instead of complex programming languages. And I have seen that people are using WordPress to make websites, sellers websites, without necessarily needing you to first go to code, but you can just use the graphical user interface and have a good website. Thanks everyone for watching. This was a group of Kaush Amza, Talumba Primrose, Odong Jasper, and Senkoto Davis, and we are taking you through the questions of how IET emerging trends have been applied in the sectors of networking, database management, security, multimedia, and software development. Thank you. We'll meet again.